Listen, when I look at the dollar down 3/4 of a year, I can't help but think of the current discussion. Border adjustment tax, the BAT tax, kind of a quasi-blur-your-eyes consumption tax, at least with respect to all the things we import in this country. Do you think it's a good idea?
No, and let me pick up with from where Art Cashin, when I was just listening to him. It's not, and I'm looking at it from a global macro perspective. A 20%, because all their models, now of course they make assumptions in their model that you and I really don't know about. But if they get their assumption is that it will be offset by a 20% increase in the value of the dollar. That's how they're selling it in order to make this revenue neutral and to make it, less harmful to the overall economy. But if you get a 20% appreciation in the dollar, plus you're going to add a value tax on imports coming into the country, you are going to cause a massive, and mark my words on this, a massive global slowdown that, because of the huge amount of debt that overhangs the global system, may in fact become a global depression. And until they explain to me what their model has as far as looking at the global financial system, I'm just not buying into it.
All right, now let's break this down. From the standpoint of a 20% appreciation, you're looking at that saying if you have dollar-denominated debt outside the globe, that's going to hurt you, even though it's a to bring revenue neutral home. Now, let's go another way. I know that for the most part, we still static handicap how tax cuts filter through in the growth in the economy versus dynamic scoring. Is that something we should consider more aggressively before jumping to the notion that BATS is the only way to be revenue neutral? Finish it up, 30 seconds.
Yes, Rick, of course, everything that we talk about and everything that I look at is always dynamic in nature. So the static scoring, forget about it, but you do have to look at it. But again, it's going to be the impact on the global system. And more importantly, it takes place because we are the world's reserve currency. And if you're going to stop that immediately in a short time, there is going to be a huge price to be paid on the global financial system because of the huge amount of debt.